One. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 217. Who is going to win today? Come on. I was thinking whether I should make flyer or I should ask people to let this meeting go. I don't know. This match will come and go, but our meeting should not stop, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for each other. Thank you so much for joining in today. Honestly speaking, I was not expecting much number of people, but actually we are good in number. Thank you so much, and especially our senior members. Really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, today you are going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and for the rest of this session, of course, you will be keeping yourself on mute, watching match, as well as observing other people's speaking. All right, today our topics master is Toastmaster Raj Bhaskar. And this is not his maiden role. He's experienced, mashallah, and he's going to give you tough time. When somebody gives you tough time, that means he likes you. He wants to make you a stronger person. Let's put our hands together without wasting any more second to welcome Toastmaster Raj Kumar on the stage. Toastmaster Raj, most welcome. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Amjad Aliji, and good evening to all the Toastmasters in our global impromptu speaker fraternity. And as DTM Amjad Ali said, today the match is going on, but still we are not missing this important meeting. I would like to add, today is my birthday as well, but still I attempted this session because I'm in my quarantine, so I think I can make better use of this time.
Sorry for the interruption.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
happy
Toastmaster
birthday,
Raj.
happy
Happy birthday.
birthday,
Let's wish
happy
him for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I feel very honored to be part of this team on my birthday. Thank you so much. Okay, and today word of the day is mirage, and I think that has already been circulated. Please do use that word while speaking on the topic that is given to you. Okay, now without any ado, I think we can start. And our first table topic speaker is Toastmaster Savitaji. So Savitaji, are you ready?
Yes, Toastmaster Rohitash.
Okay, so your topic is a celebrity you would like to meet and why. One celebrity you would like to meet and why.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohitash. Meeting celebrity, sometimes you feel it's like a mirage because they reach such level, at such level that you don't feel that you'll get a chance to meet them. Celebrity, for 1 second, click of a second, you feel, let me choose a Bollywood star, whom I like, whose acting I love. For example, I would just say Amitabh Bachchan. Everybody knows that personality, character, strong character with whatever challenges in his life. At 79 also, he made the movie. That's really remarkable. With 2 big accidents, what he went through. All of you must be knowing. At the set of Coolie and one more movie. But if you think in some other direction, if I would like to meet, or my wishes, I would love to meet, of course, the person is not in this world today, but I can wish anything. That's a question to me. What would I would like to meet Mother Teresa. That personality, it's deep in my heart. How can one person unconditionally love people, or love children? Unconditional love. Sometimes it is just in the papers and books. But some celebrities, some people, they have shown in their life with their own personal example. I think she is the one. That great lady. Whenever I just remember or her name comes, my heart really goes somewhere. Like, how can people be at that level? They just give their life for other people without thinking of anything. And what she did for humanity, everybody knows. It's just remarkable. Yes, it would be a mirage for me to meet such personality, but I can really visualize and pray and wish that I myself and the people I get surrounding me should have that mentality. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Rohitash.
Thank you so much, Savitaji. That was a wonderful attempt, and it was really nice to know about the celebrity that you like and what are the lessons that we can learn from him or her in today's world. Nice take. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Toastmaster Clara. Toastmaster Clara, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Toastmaster Clara, can you hear us?
She's not connected with audio, so
Okay.
that's why she will not be listening.
Okay, so then we can go to Toastmaster Sushant.
Am I audible?
You're audible, but not visible.
1 minute. Am I visible right now?
Yeah, we can see you now.
Yeah.
So are you ready now for topic?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, your topic is, when was the last time you felt lucky? When was the last time you felt lucky?
Thank you, table topic master. When was the last time you felt lucky? Well, that's still a tricky question. You need to say it was the day every one of the classmates was panicking, was writing in the last minute their chemistry record. Everyone was writing, everyone was so rushing. Oh my God, I'm going to lose 10 marks for it. Morning, our chemistry teacher came, told that today during the chemistry class, I'll be collecting your record. Even one doesn't show, they get minus 10 marks in their upcoming test. Also, in your internal marks as well. We were all so scared. We were rushing. And once we were about to complete, last table was pending. Chemistry period came. We were waiting, but still, ma'am has not come yet. I am yet to write one more paragraph, which is the biggest one and very important one in the experiment. That's the minute another teacher came saying that today your chemistry teacher went on a half-day leave. Oh my God, that was the minute. I was so lucky. That day evening is when I rushed back home once again. I started writing. Though the next day was a holiday, yet I don't want to give it one more chance because these moments are not something which always come. It comes once in a time without saying, and it also goes without saying. So, friends, we need not expect on lucky times. Else, let's just complete our tasks earlier. Thank you. Over to the table topic master.
Wonderful take, Toastmaster Sushant, and it was really nice to know about your story. And I think we also can relate to it during our school days or college days. Okay, now I would like to invite Toastmaster Gayatri. Toastmaster
Yes.
Gayatri, your topic is, in what situation telling a lie is a good idea? In what situations telling a lie is a good idea?
I am an honest person. I really am an honest person. I never lie. Unless, of course, it's the cake kept in the fridge and I have eaten it in the night, and next morning my mother asks, who ate the cake? Apart from that, I'm a very, very, very honest person. I never, never, never lie. Unless, of course, if it's the malai on the milk that my mother has decided to take out the next morning, and I may have finished it at night when everybody was sleeping. And then the next morning, my mother asks, who ate all the cream over the milk, the malai? And then I say the cat came and she ate it. And I really believe that my mother will believe that. Apart from that, I'm a very honest person. I never, never, never lie. Unless, of course, it's middle of the night. I go into the kitchen. I prepare a hot cup of Maggie. I eat it at night. Next morning, mother asks, who was in the kitchen at the night? And I say, I don't know. Maybe it was a thief. Apart from that, I am a very honest person. I never lie. In fact, I don't believe there is any reason in the world why you should lie. Of course, the last time I was at my aunt's place and everybody went to sleep and I wanted to eat something. I opened the fridge. I may have finished all the chocolate that was meant for my sister. And next morning, when my sister asked me, "Where is the chocolate?" I may have said that I gave it to somebody. But apart from that, I don't really see any reason why you should lie. Lying is very bad. Honesty is the best policy. Mr. Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Gayatri, for wonderful take. I tried to give you a tough topic, but I think you defended it quite well. And it seems you are a foodie, I think. That's why honesty is the best policy, but when it comes to the food, chocolates, you tell a lie. Okay. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Umar.
Oh, my turn, huh?
Yeah.
I will get an easy one, huh? Right now?
Yeah, always.
Always, oh, really?
Okay, your topic is, it is better to be influential than rich. It is better to be influential than rich.
Who said that it is better to be influential than rich? Why not be rich and influential at both? Why not have best of both the worlds? Because if you are rich, you can be influential. And how you become rich is up to you. What are the ways you are going to take? What are the routes you are going to take in order to get rich? Sometimes you may have to please people. Sometimes people will say, oh, you have to do this thing, you have to do that thing. But what will make you rich is how you define success. Whether you are doing things that you wanted to do in life, how you define richness, whether you are content with your life, whether you really feel you are successful. Because if you want to influence people, you can influence them as a role model, as an example, how to lead life and how to be best version of yourself. Are you doing those things? Are you living up to your own soul? That's what being rich is all about. Maybe you are talking about being rich in materialistic sense. Okay, you have a lot of millions of dollars in your bank. Do you have calmness of your heart? That content, feeling peace. That is the real richness. And if you have that, you can build upon it and influence people. You can break free from that mirage. Okay, this is the actual world, materialistic and all those things. Go past beyond that mirage. This illusion that we have created, fantasy that we have created. Influence people with your examples. Influence people as you want to, in all the good ways. Don't betray your own self. Live up to your own soul. Over to you, Tabletop Master.
Wonderful take, Toastmaster Omar. I try to give you a tough topic, but I think you have researched these tough topics a lot, so do you know how to tackle these nowadays? Okay, moving on, I would like to invite Toastmaster Sarman.
Yes.
Okay, for you topic is, real wealth is not measured in money or possessions. Real wealth is not measured in money or possessions.
Money or suggestions?
Yeah, possessions.
Possessions.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. That real money is not how you earn money, maybe. And as a topic master and global interference, and how the people can collect money or can rob money or somewhere doing wrong businesses also. And those are called black money. And people want to hide those black money. And like recently, it revealed the Pandora Papers or Bitcoin or any other thing. The most of the countries, the presidents or the rich people have the politicians earn a poor people's money. Somehow they rob money doing some businesses or contracts and kept somewhere in other countries. So now most of the things are revealed and they have to answer now. So suggestions, I think if you go a good, better suggestion, and rather than robbing money from other people, it's good to the country. The country should have the national policy and to develop the country. I think I can say the India has a national policy. I don't know other countries or the Pakistan is also doing very well now with the new president, and somehow the people who earn money, rob money, or the politicians, they are taking back to the country and putting all this money to the country's development. And because of that reason, the president, Imran Khan, a very famous person in the Asia, I can say, he visited once recently also Sri Lanka, and also gave support to our presidents. And so I think earn money better than suggestions are better, or the country national interest rather than earn money. Over to you, Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarman. That was a wonderful take. You cleverly took the topic into another direction and wonderfully linked with the current news and given another good direction. Thank you for attempting in that direction. Okay, now I would like to invite Toastmaster Dr. Farida ji. And Farida ji, your topic is Facebook makes society less happy. Facebook makes society less happy, Farida ji.
A very good evening to my global impromptu family members. The topic that has been given to me is something which I very closely relate to and totally agree with. Facebook makes society less happy. Come to think of it, why do people actually be on Facebook? First of all, to find their long lost friends, to be connected to their family, to be connected to their neighbors, old time neighbors, to be connected to people who are in other countries. This is right, isn't it? Most of us here are on Facebook for that reasons. I hope none of you are for any other reasons. There are, however, some people who are on Facebook for ulterior motives. First of all, they stalk other people. They find out who is eating what, who is traveling where, who is wearing what, and that inculcates into jealousy. All of us are living in this real world, not in a mirage. And in this real world, it's a materialistic society. We like to have all these worldly possessions, nice clothes, nice car, nice vacations, beautiful children, picture perfect wife who looks like Jennifer Lopez. If you're a lady, you want a husband who looks like Tom Cruise. So we live in this society which has these standards set by God knows whom, by these fashion designers, and they had built all these designer homes that people oogle at and get jealous, and they had this want for these things, for these worldly possessions. However, Facebook promotes these things indirectly. If you notice, if you follow a certain group, automatically you will get suggestions, 10,000 suggestions to follow similar groups. So be it. I personally do not have a proper Facebook account. I only log into my Facebook once every 6 months. That also to check that has somebody sent me a message, because sometimes a long lost friend or a long lost relative is going to message me. Other than that, I do not promote Facebook. Most of my children are off the Facebook. My husband doesn't have an account altogether. So I do agree, Facebook promotes jealousy. Facebook promotes people who like to show off and give more to ignite this feeling of, showing off their worldly possessions, showing off what they're eating, showing off where they've been on vacation. And I totally agree with this topic. I think Facebook should be closed down. Totally. Thank you very much. A very good table topic. I'm thoroughly enjoying the session tonight. A very good evening to everybody.
Thank you so much, Fridaji, for wonderful take. And as usual, wonderful take that you've taken, even though you do not have or check your Facebook accounts regularly. And as usual, you have crossed your time limits as well. Okay. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Deepa. Toastmaster
I'm here.
Deepa, yeah, your topic is if you were invisible for a day. If you were invisible for a day.
Making me really scheme a lot of things, which I usually don't. Given the opportunity of being invisible, what would I do? I would like to unearth several secrets of several people around me. I want to know what they're talking behind. I want to know who they really are. And maybe I want to sneak into the airport and just go travel wherever I want to, because nobody can see me. I'll just take all my, I can't take my luggage, is it? But I hope my luggage also becomes invisible and I just can travel wherever I can without any visa or passport and look around the beauty of the world. Oh, I always didn't like the man-made barriers that people put, fences around their countries. Why is it even there? Why can't they just allow people to move wherever we want to? How fascinating an idea, isn't it? Just imagine you can go to England one day, you can go to Mexico another day. There's no botheration about all these security protocols, no worries. I would certainly want to do that. What would you want to do if you were given an invisibility cloak? Toastmasters, have you thought about it? Then think about it. First of all, I think this whole invisibility cloak is an imaginary thing. So I do not want to spend any more time wasting more time on all these fancy ideas. I already spent a whole bunch of time on Facebook where they asked me, which is the name 5 words ending in AGE. Come on, we've had enough of this. I'm going to live in the real world and let's answer the real questions. What do you say, Topics Master? These imaginary questions can wait another day. Let's face the real problems and solve them. Toastmaster Rohitash.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. That was a wonderful take, and I liked your idea. Like we can go on world tour when we are invisible, and we can get away from all these security protocols. I think we can get rid of ticket prices as well if we are invisible. Okay, now I would like to invite Toastmaster Naved Siddiqui. Toastmaster Naved Siddiqui, could you please unmute? Okay.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible and visible now. And your topic is real learning does not occur in a classroom. Real learning does not occur in a classroom. Toastmaster Naved.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master TM Rohitash, and good evening to all of you. Few days back, I posted one question on Facebook. It was that what do you choose, focus learning or random learning? It was really interesting topic. I posted on Facebook that what people will say that because by attending this Toastmaster Club, I developed the learning habit of learning from everything, learning from you people, learning from television, learning from newspaper and different other channels. So yes, Learning does not happen only in classroom, and it should not be limited to it. Learning is a lifelong approach. We learn from even the animals. I once watched one video, and there was a one boat exactly same like a duck. Like duck has a neck and what we say a face, and it was the boat was looking like same like the duck. So it does mean that we people learn from the birds and animals and nature and these things. So yes, if we limit ourselves into the classroom or into the office, into the gatherings, we will be limited in our approaches. We should learn from everything it come across uh, in our life. So yes, it was all about. Thank you very much, Team Avitash.
Wonderful take, Toastmaster Navid. And like we don't only learn into the classroom, but I think we learn into real life from our failures and from interaction or whatever we interact with, be it environment or anything. And I came to know like we can learn from something from birds as well. That's good take from your speech. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Chaitanya. Toastmaster Chaitanya.
Yeah.
Okay, your topic is 3 things everyone should do well. 3 things everyone should do well. Chaitanya.
3 things everyone should do well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Table Topics Master. In my opinion, I believe that every person should have their 3 priority things that they do well in their life. First of all, it comes true to be oneself. They have to accept their kind of feelings and embrace all of them and make sure that it is okay to have all different kinds of feelings. That is the first most important thing. The second thing is honesty. Honesty that whatever life, we should have honest with the fellow being and ourselves. If it goes wrong, we should have that depth to admit that it went wrong because of us and everything is no less. We should be honest for ourselves and for the peer group around us, so that it will have a legal better, what do I say, better understanding for the individuals that mistakes happen, and it would help us equally understand what happens when it goes wrong. Third thing, everyone should have one habit that enhances their life for the better. Maybe showing a rare acts of kindness, or maybe helping someone, or helping a friend in need, mostly related to kindness, or wherever we can feel that we are able to help to someone, so that it enhances their life, and also it gives us immense pleasure when we help people in different parts of life. Yep. These are the 3 things I believe that one should have or important in their lives. With that, back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaitanya, for the wonderful attempt. And I think the 3 things that you have shared, which are very important, I think, and these are, I think, really important in these kind of trying times. So thank you for that wonderful take. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Prashant. Toastmaster Prashant Kumar.
Yeah, Ritas, I'm here.
Yeah, you may like to turn on your video. Great. Toastmaster Prashant, your topic is poor health begins in the mind. Poor health begins in the mind.
Okay. Thank you, Rohitas, for giving us such a nice topic, and greetings to all my Glow Into friends and family members. For me, it's the health, or versus how your health define your mind. I'm just taking a different analogy for the same. So I'm totally agree with the topic. If my health is giving me energy to what we want to do. If we are not able to, give the start working with the full energy, so the mind will start not supporting. So even in like, I'm just guiding nowadays to my kids, my teenager kids. So nowadays are too much, they are focused about not too much taking care of their health, always want to take some you know uh, um, non-healthy foods they actually want to like too much. And but after sometimes, when we just I'm always guiding them, you just take proper foods, proper vitamin, so it will help you. And even in my long-term career, so I was totally too much focused on my career, so I am not taking too much care about food and everything. I just want to do hard work so I get whatever the position I want to get, like that. So suddenly one day, what went wrong, so I have a stomach pain, and then suddenly it was bad stomach pain, and suddenly I visited to doctor, and it was so painful, like 24 hours. And then I come to know that there is a kidney stone inside my, sorry, there is a stone inside my kidney. And there are lots of my other health parameters going suddenly not in a proper condition. And within that 24 hour, I realized how much health is important for you. Whatever you are earning, if your health is not supporting you, then mind will stop working for the same time. You just focus on it. Even even a small problem in your health, you're just thinking for the same problem in a longer time. So it's a my say to you all, so first take care of health, then take care of anything, and your health will guide you to whatever you want to achieve as well. Over to you, Itas.
Thank you for the wonderful attempt. And I think time is not better than now to realize that health is most important thing in our life. Okay, now I would like to invite Toastmaster Mobina. Toastmaster Mobina. Toastmaster Mobina, if you can hear us, you can turn on your video and unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm there.
Thank you. Yeah, we can see you. So your topic is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible? I guess there was some network issue. Can you repeat the topic again?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Mobina.
Good evening, everyone. Beauty is in the eye of beholder. This statement is well said because beauty is something which lies in our eyes. It can happen that sometime a dark person can see, you can see that person is beautiful in your eyes, and sometimes a fair person is not even beautiful to someone else's eyes. But what I believe is we should consider inner beauty more important than the outer beauty, because inner beauty is something which is very important for us. What is inner beauty? Inner beauty is something how we see others, how honest we are, and how compassionate we are, how caring we are to others. So this is my take that we should always focus on the inner beauty and the self-love, and we should always focus on spreading love across the world to our relatives, to our friends, to our family. It's not something like that, that if someone has some features or some color or height or health, then only I will consider that person beautiful. In my eyes, everyone is beautiful. I am beautiful. Someone who is black, who's white, who's gray, who's of any color, who's having any skin problem, or who's having any issue with their body, they all are beautiful. And I believe that is inside us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful take. And you're right. I think outer beauty fades away, but the inner beauty stays forever. So that is, I think we should be really looking into. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Noor Muhammad.
Yes, Rohit.
Toast.
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, could you please turn your video on so that all of us can see you?
I'm on a virtual cam, Rohit. I'll
No
turn
problem.
on, but you will see one
No
of my.
problem.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, your topic is what makes someone a hero? What makes someone a hero, Toastmaster Noor?
Yep, sure. Fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, good evening to you all. So, what makes someone a hero? I believe that one of the most distinguished traits we may have is our ability to think. So, if you can think well, and if you are of use to others, you're already a hero. So, hero is a very relative term because hero means you exalt at something, you become amazing at something, people see you as a leader, and you do something heroic, something courageous, something brave, so that people can term you as a hero. For all that, you need to think well. If you're not able to think, then probably you can never be a hero. Right? And one of the second most important things to be a hero is to have courage. If you don't have the courage, you can never be a hero. So I believe that you should think well and you should be brave enough to execute whatever you're thinking. Then you definitely can be a hero. Over to you, back.
Thank you for the wonderful take, Toastmaster Noor. And it's very important. You need to have courage to be a hero in your life, and that is the one quality that comes handy whenever we want to face some trouble situations. Okay, next I would like to invite Toastmaster Giri. Toastmaster Giri.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah, we can see you. And thank you for attempting the table topic session from your car.
Yeah. I just came out of my home and I saw this invite and I just joined.
Great.
This is about afternoon in the US.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Your topic is, what is the best time for a kid to get a phone? What is the best time for a kid to get a phone?
These days, we are living in a digital age. I've been experimenting with this topic about when to give a kid a phone. I'm involved a lot in volunteering and I teach children right from 7th grade to high school about computers, about robotics and stuff like that. In that regard, I found a couple of parents have not given a phone to their kid till 6th grade, but a couple of them have given right from nursery. I know we are living in a digital age. We are all busy, both husbands and wives working. Some of them give a phone to the kid right from a very young age, just to keep them busy. But personally, I feel the right age would be at least in 4th or 5th standard, because the foundation of the kids is very important. If you engage a child with a phone in a very young age, where they are playing a lot of games, where they are into social media, they lose contact with others. We are social beings. We need to be social. Getting that social habits start at a very young age. Once they get their social foundation, social habits, I think that would be the best age to give. Sometimes it could be maybe 3rd grade, 4th grade, things like that. But I strongly believe we should not give a phone at a very young age to children. Back to you.
Thank you for wonderful take, Toastmaster Giri, and I agree with you. In fact, I am struggling with my two daughters. Sometimes we are not able to match their energy, and we see like by giving them phone or electronic gadgets, we can get rid of sometime like not being able to match their energy. But that is something spoiling them. So that's a wonderful take. Thank you for that. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Andrea. Toastmaster Andrea, you are ready? Toastmaster Andrea, could you please unmute yourself? I'm not sure. Toastmaster Andrea Carla Isaac.
I think she's at work, so she's.
Okay. Then I don't think then anyone is left except DTM Amjad.
You and DTM Amjad.
So DTM Amjad,
Yes,
it's
yes,
your
Amjad.
turn now.
Info balance. Yes, please.
So DTM Amjad, your topic is what is one downside of the modern day world? What is one downside of the modern day world, DTM Amjad?
जितने मैंने बोला उतना डालते बाकी Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What is the downside of modern world? Whatever is against me, that is downside of the world. Is it interesting? I believe whatever is against us, that is downside of the world. It's totally up to us how we take it. I've been hearing from my elders, my ancestors, that time was good. Now this time is very fast. People are not listening. And their grandparents, they were saying the same thing to them. And our children, our generations will be saying the same thing for us, that this time was good and that time which they are going to enjoy in future is going to be very fast. And they will find so many problems in their society. I believe that will continue till the last day of this world, isn't it? We need to just understand the reality. Life is not an easy task. It has to be like this. When technology comes, things come. When things don't turn in our favor, we feel like life is not good. Everything is against. To say today, Dr. Farida mentioned about Facebook should be banned. I was laughing at that. No. We need one more Facebook. Come on. So for her, this is downside of this society this time. But for me, that's a tool, and we are awareing our society using that tool positively. But that tool is being used to harm and kill people as well. You all know that's the reason she's talking about this one, and she's right. But I'm looking other side of the ball. So end of the day, everything is benefiting people and everything is spoiling people. Now, how you use it, how it's turning to you is your experience. So I feel there is no downside of this society at this time. There won't be any downside. It's all about experiences. Whatever turns against us, that's downside. Whatever turns against for us, we feel like this is the time, this is the life, this is the people, this is set of people like we should all appreciate because they are in our favor. So this is my understanding. I don't feel anything is wrong. Anything is wrong in this society. There was something wrong in our past. There will be something wrong in our future. This is my understanding. I'm not trying to be over positive, but this is my understanding because yeah, you have to take it, whatever comes on your plate and turn the way you want. Today the match is happening. When you don't like the ball, make the six. If you like it, make the single. If you don't like it, don't touch it. Let it pass, beat it. So this is how you do. So ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing wrong in today's time. Everything is positive. Take it positive. You will see a good side of this society, inshallah. Thank you so much. Back to you, sir.
Wonderful take, DTM and Judge, like always. And I think always you give some kind of optimism or positivity in your topic. I was expecting a generic kind of answer, but you make it like it depends on individual to individual and person to person. And definitely it will go like on like comparing like our time was better or the future time will be better. This kind of comparison will also continue in our lifetime. Okay, I think now I'm done and now it's my turn.
Who would like to give a topic to Toastmaster Avtash? Okay, let me give you the topic. I don't know the topic, but let me just think and give you the topic. Toastmaster Avtash, the topic is, if you don't like the time, change the clock. If you don't like the time, change the clock.
Sometimes happiness is part of our life. Sometimes we are not happy or we face sorrowness. So we cannot change the time because time will continue like this only. Time will pass on its own. Sometimes like people say, I'm killing time. No, you're not killing the time. Time is running like this only. What you are doing, you are ruining your own time. So if you are not liking the time, change the clock. It means change the reference. Sometimes you are not feeling happy by interacting with someone, by being in some kind of situation. Change the situation. Occupy your mind with the better things to do. Couple of days back, I was listening to an audiobook, like how to change our habits. Because knowingly and unknowingly, sometimes we are indulged in habits, some of which are not good for us. And how can we know about these things? We can note down what we are doing on each day basis. And gradually we will find out what is the pattern, which is the time that we are losing in bad habits. And because of that, it is affecting our mindset, our health. And gradually those time we can continue to give to some good habits. For example, if I'm a fat, I need to recognize what are the things that I am putting into my mouth. In a 1 week or 2 week, I'll come to know if a small chips or small burger or the donut, everything I'm putting into my mouth, it is accumulating in my body. So I need to get rid of this. And this kind of habits can be made over the time. I think psychologists, they have said like, if you continue to repeat some task on continuous basis for 21 days, it becomes an habit. So if you're not liking some bad habits or not liking the timing that you have done, you need to change the clock. It means you need to change those habits into the good habits. And over the time, once the good habits are developed, you will be happy, you will be successful, and you will be richer in your life, not by money only, but by happiness. Thank you, and over to you, DTM Amjad.
Good topics, Toastmaster Rohitash.
Fantastic session.
Yes.
I try to make diverse topics, like not in particular one direction only. So there was a kind of, in my opinion, it was a like low and high end.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohitash. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it was another fun session and successful one. Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together to thank Toastmaster Rohitash before we conclude. With that, Power me as a host of this very meeting, my agenda meeting. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.